Often my conversations with clients or prospective clients are rooted in a frustration they have around inconsistent sales results. And that's usually a function of them using an outdated sales model, or they have the wrong people on their sales team, or they have an execution problem. So what I do is I introduce them to a framework I call the sales engine. The sales engine is an irrefutable, business agnostic framework. It's cohesive in nature. It covers sales and marketing, and it's applicable to a variety of B2B selling scenarios, whether consultative, solution-based, or transactional. And I use the sales engine to add structure to conversations because often I'm dealing with people that maybe didn't grow up in sales and marketing. So it educates, it informs, it adds logic, and it helps me understand where they're at in their current state and where the gaps and opportunities are as well. Let me explain the sales engine. All engines need fuel, and what fuels the sales engine is lead generation. There's lots of options there, but let me give you one example. Most of us are dealing with a digital buyer today. And so to cater to the digital buyer, you have to position your products or services to be found once a prospect is starting their pre-purchase research. Most of our buyers are executing a search query on Google. You have to position yourself to be found through pay-per-click or SEO. And if you do that properly, you get the click into your website. And that's the second part of the sales engine. That is having a digital strategy. When you invest in a digital strategy, you should typically map content to your prospect's buying journey so you allow them to self-qualify in or out of the sales process. When they self-qualify in, now our defined selling process starts and our sales team goes into action. I break the defined selling process into 3 zones. Sales zone 1 is education and exploration. That means buyers and sellers get to know one another. That could be one conversation or that could be a series of conversations. If that goes well, we move into sales zone 2, which is fit zone, where the customer is trying to understand, do you have customers like me? Because I can't afford to get into a bad marriage. If it progresses further, we go into the decision-making zone where the seller is drafting statements of work, proposals, or estimates. All along the way, they're drawing from the sales toolbox and pulling sales and marketing collateral to advance the opportunity throughout those 3 zones. Ultimately, the objective of the sales engine is to have it teeming with opportunities to get to deal or no deal. The ROI of the sales engine is lifetime customer value. Now, all of this has to be resourced properly with time, talent, and capital to get predictable sales results.